In the meantime, passionate protesters continue taking to the streets around the world. They are demanding accountability for the death of 22-year-old Mahsa Amini at the hands of the Iranian government. For more details, we send it now to Tom Dempsey in Washington, D.C. with more on that story. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Mitch. Yeah, this morning, big protests continue to take place across Iran, including inside of schools where students have actually been walking out, leading to classes getting canceled. But, Mitch, this all comes after a protest took place in some world cities over the weekend, including right here in D.C., with people protesting and calling for a regime change in Iran and an end to discrimination against women. Take a look at what it looked like here in D.C. on Saturday when hundreds of people gathered. Again, this is in response to the death of 22-year-old Mahsa Amini, who died in police custody in Iran last month after being arrested for allegedly wearing her hijab wrong. A United Nations human rights report later detailed how Amini allegedly got severely beaten while in custody. Her death, though, has also led to riots in Iran, including inside a prison earlier this month where a fire broke out. The country's state-run news agency actually released new video of the fire over the weekend showing crowds rushing to safety. That fire killed 8 people, with Iran blaming rioters for starting it. The exact cause of the fire still remains under investigation, but in online videos, you could actually hear people screaming, "Death to the dictator," as crews responded to this. Mitch, so far, 200 people have died in these protests and the crackdowns that happened with police. But this morning, this movement, again, calling for a regime change in Iran and an end to discrimination against women, that movement shows no signs of ending anytime soon, Mitch.
And Tom, there is one more thing I want to ask you about. A recent hack targeting computers in Iran. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, we've been seeing this sort of stuff happen in Iran, whether it's with TV stations, and this time it was with, a computer system. It was Iran's nuclear agency in the country, and a hacking group was able to gain access to the agency's emailing systems and communications. The hacking group called for the release of all political prisoners in the country and said they gained access to plans for a nuclear energy building in the country that's backed by Russia. Still unknown if any sensitive information was a part of all that. But, Mitch, again, these protests very much continuing, whether it's in the streets or even online, as we're seeing. Mitch?
That is Tom Dempsey. He's live from Washington, D.C., but we're not done with this story yet. Thanks for watching. Go to NewsNationNow.com to find NewsNation in your cable lineup. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-based, unbiased coverage.